Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going.
Chance! Marvellous goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the counter is on. He's got options out wide. Solanke, he's had a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it.
Ah, he's given it away. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Has he picked him out? Casemiro. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Looking to break out here. He's played him through. Solanke, big chance, must be! Can he find it? And the finish! He scored! And that really is so impressive.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's in! Cut out in the nick of time. And here's the chance to counter. Richarlison. He's had that, has a goal! They've done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Crunching tackle. Chance to shoot. Goes for goal. The first half is done. Tottenham come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
So we're already into the second period. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He'll fancy himself from here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chance! Tries to get it clear. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating the problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Referee's given a throw. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the keeper. Richarlison! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific. There's the shot! Another chance! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a brilliant interception. A heavy challenge. Looking to get within range. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw. Casemiro. That'll be a throw. Decent ball. Maguire with the clearance. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's a promising ball. Great challenge. Time to perfection. He's made sure that that won't get through. Diogo Dalot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Matia. He's got away. And it's played forward. Has gone out. Locatelli. And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. And he has been fouled there. So he's plotting something before playing it in. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So it's going to be another corner. Corner. Any better luck this time round? And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Maguire. He's looked long this time. Decent looking ball. And he heaves through and all alone! And he heaves it forward. Looks to clip it forward. And it's got through. Real chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Matia. Casemiro drives it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, really good feet from him. Looks to thread it through. De Ligt gets it back. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's been taken straight back. Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick. Thuram Ullien. 2 minutes to be added on. Thuram Ullien. Now surely! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking to change the direction of the game here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
This is a mighty relief. Oh, no way through there. Hoists it forward. What a throw in. Goes for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Thuram Ullien. Locatelli. Diogo Dalot goes looking. Oh, he's found him in space! He's got options out wide. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now a chance to break. That's not going to make it. That's That's offside. Yes, it is. Time for a change in personnel. Bruno Fernandes, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Hits one! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Diogo Dalot with a definite foul there. Always going over the top.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Done very well to intervene. It's come loose. And they've been caught out here. Can he get the shot away? It's being played forward. Casemiro. And he's on his way. Chance. He's come in hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Forward it goes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Peak. This is gone, that's a foul. Maguire plays it forward. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
Thuram Ulian spreads it towards the left. It's got through and massive leap! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's cut it out. Casemiro, chance to shoot! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Thuram Ulian. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. He's gone for it! And he's done it! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has a pop! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Modric quickly realised that he could have a pop, not his best.
Oh, good interception. Rabiot. Hoists it forward. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lozano has on a run down the left wing. Let's put a stop to that. It's the through ball. Oh, he's in! Hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Strong punch. Lukaku. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now they can launch a counter. Gets the better of his man. A really good feat. Now it's Lukaku. And it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. McTominay. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Lukaku. Gets it into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. Modric. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Timed to absolute perfection. Quality goal.
Modric tries to stroke it through. Oh, he's broken through. And the shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Lukaku. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Modric. He's picked him out. Just brushed off the ball there. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the wing. And he just whacks it away. Has a hit! That's gone a long way up and away. De Bruyne drives it forward. De Bruyne. McTominay. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A chance! Gets up to hit! And in it goes! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Lozano at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
This is threatening to become a really good... Goes for goal! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his... And the first 45 minutes are up. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Going for goal! Rabiot. Modric. Forward it goes. And it's Modric. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Lozano. He's played him through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rabiot. McTominay. Yard cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. Can he get through? He's left his man. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Done very well to intervene. Lozano. A long ball, but not especially accurate. And here's Lukaku.
Milan have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
McTominay. Lukaku. Chance to shoot. Chance! He has done it!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Could be a chance here. Hits one! And they've been caught out here. He's in! Real chance! De Bruyne drives it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. McTominay. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Attempts a clearance. Milan have a free kick. Kjaer. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Milan are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Pulisic hoists it forward.
Milan are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Lukaku.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Ball through needs to be good here. Has a hit! He scored!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Gets away from his opponent. It's come through. Has a pop! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's Lukaku. Right through the middle. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Turns and goes back. Sambo Anguissa. And that's that. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Cuts it out. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Schuler knocks it away. Dortmund get it back again.
Dortmund have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Chance! Oh, real danger here. And the shot! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Dortmund draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Promising cross. Bit of a misjudgment. Rice. Gross tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Whipped in. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Rice. In towards the middle. And that should be the keeper's. And it's played forward. Keeper's ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Chan. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's the through ball. Room for a shot. Gorgeous control there. And they've been caught out here. Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Gross. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Dortmund really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Gross. Goalkeeper's ball. Played back in. Plays it out to the wing. Goes for the cross. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Just brushed off the ball there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Over to the left. Played in again. Tries to get it clear. Looks to thread it. And a header! It's come back out! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Dortmund seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Schüller. Gross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dortmund are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And he's cut it out. Rice. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Forward it goes. Not offside that time. Time for a change in personnel. Now a chance to break. And he's away. Well read, he sorted that out.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's straight offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Turns and goes back. Gets his foot in there. Chooses to go back. Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway. He's picked it out. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Rice has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He's got it, and he's got time. Danger averted for now. Got a throw in. Brandt is onto it and can take it up. Real chance!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No question, that's a foul. Gets away from his opponent, battles to win it back. The counter is on. Big chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, they can break here.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Kelly.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Kelly. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Receives it from behind. He's got away. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Breaks on here. Got a sight of goal here. Brandt. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was a...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour. And the shot! Elliott tries to get it forward quickly. Digne. Tielemans. Nicely measured pass. It's Muniain!
Muniain really used his body to clever effect in dropping the shoulder to carry on. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, smart save! Surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into the channel. He's got options out wide. Has gone out. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Over to the left. Digne. And it's got through. Gets into some space. Bilbao taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Well positioned to make that interception. Tielemans. Done very well to intervene. Digne. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's there to receive it. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Plays it out to the flank. Deftly done. And the finish! Cleared away. Digne Back out it comes. Chance! Oh, bang on target. Chance to break. Play for a throw. Oh, good ball. He's had a go! He's managed to get it away. And it's a corner. Great leap! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Repelled by the keeper. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Muniain. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Hoists it forward. Tielemans. Played out to the right. Help's available out wide. He gets past his man. Chooses to go back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. So, deadlock still. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Knocks it away. And that's been levered clear.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Muniain. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Plays it out to the wing. Digne. He's got options out wide. Receives it from behind. Timely intervention. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. And he's on his way! This could fall anywhere! Hits one! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Bilbao are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
That's a good ball to find him. Out to the left it goes. Big chance! And they've been... And in again! And he's straight offside. Oh, good interception. Cuts it out.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Now it's Muniain. Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gets away from his opponent, and he goes for goal! Hoists it forward, and it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Muniain gets on the end of it. Tielemans goes looking.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to get within range. Can he find a finish now? Muniain. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well played, he saw that coming. The referee's awarded a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? And a real chance to break the deadlock. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Into the last 5 minutes. Mings tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hit long and direct. Well weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Muniain. Oh, he's gone for it! It's broken loose. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. A spectacular effort! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So we've gone the full... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's no flag, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Madison, he's got options out wide, tries to get it clear. Going through, crossed it, gets up to head it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Solanke sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And the shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch, showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He has it out wide now. Oh, that's lovely. Plays it into the box. Maddison. Now a chance to break. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedro Neto. And he has been fouled there. Goes for goal! It's bounced out! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Pedro Neto. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Cleared away. He's left his man. Is there any support? He might not need it. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Ball through needs to be good here. Great leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So it's going to be another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Maddison could cross it here.
Tottenham clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Pedro Neto trying to get there. Turns and goes back. He'll have a go. He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Richarlison. The message is clear. None shall pass. Forward it goes. Into the box. Last-ditch defence. Oh, shooting chance! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tottenham seeking to maximise the moment. Looking to widen the gap even further here. What a save! Terrific reactions! It's a good-looking... Up to meet it! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Solanke really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
They're starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chance to break. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets away from his opponents. He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
This possibly the last play of the half. In once more. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now the counter. He's through the middle. And they've been caught out here. Shot a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Knocks it away. Hoists it forward. Could move up a gear here. Pedro Neto is flagged offside. Gets the better of his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And a header! And the second time! And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well weighted. He gets past his man. Pedro Neto. Chooses to go. Oh, real danger here. And the finish! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
A score now.
Hits one! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Cleared away. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to swing it in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
So who's he picking out? It's a throw in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Cuts it out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bentancur, he's got away, he's got the ball, he's got the space. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Played out to the right. Tottenham have a free kick. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Throw in. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forward it goes.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And help's available out wide.
Tottenham are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Well, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's left his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro Neto. Gets away from his opponents. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. And would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Chelsea never quite got to grips.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Up to meet it! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gets away from his opponents. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Fired deep towards the back post. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Newcastle looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for goal. And the ball's come out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mathieu just brushed off the ball there. Good ball. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Newcastle have a free kick. Newcastle with a chance here to increase their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Bruno Fernandes.
Newcastle have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
He's away! Right through the middle. Going for goal! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Diogo Dalot is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's got through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
A real chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. Massive leap! He has done it! And this is getting better and better.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on...
Shoots! Crosses it in low. Mathieu. Oh, they can break here. Bruno Fernandes. Defending was strong and firm. Decent looking ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Now can he finish?
Newcastle clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
It's loose. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away...
Big chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's on a plate. Mathieu. Diogo Dalot. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, really tidy interchange. Gets up to head it! They've scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in...
He's gone for it! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
He's through the middle. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Bruno Fernandes, he's gone for it! Time for a change in personnel. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's got away. Chance to cross here.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Out for a throw. Gets the better of his man. Over it comes. Fence has got rid of that. Great run on the overlap here. That intervention was very necessary. The changes then in quick succession. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Oh, that's neat. Tries to get it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
No, it's not getting there. Burn. Half an hour gone in the second half. Here it comes. And now they can launch a counter. He's found his man. Gets it back. He's got out of play. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. Mathieu. Hoists it forward. Caught offside that time. Newcastle making another change here.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Forward it goes. Casemiro needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's been taken straight back. It's one! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Newcastle with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, impressive strike. What a throw in. Trippier. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Could be a chance here. Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. That's offside. Yes, it is. Back into the middle. He's tried one! And that's it. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.
With that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great...
Goes for goal! Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
West Ham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Lo Celso.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hector Bellerin cuts it out. West Ham have hit the front early, a foot, and he has been fouled there. Isco puts his foot on the gas. Isco tries to head towards goal. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Now the counter. Wan-Bissaka does well there, alert. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lucas Paqueta, out to the right, back to the keeper and go again. Bartra. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. Ward-Prowse. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's not going to make it. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Bartra. Forward it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lucas Paqueta. Big chance, must be! And the shapes to shoot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Lucas Paqueta showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
West Ham get themselves a two... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. Knocks it away. Lo Celso. Tries to get it forward quickly. Wan-Bissaka. He's made sure that that won't get through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Goes down, but nothing given. He's picked him out. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well played, he saw that coming. He's got through. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lo Celso. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That'll be the final action of the first half. The first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
West Ham sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Isco. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Lucas Paqueta. Hector Bellerin. Lo Celso. Antonio. Hoists it forward. Ward-Prowse. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lo Celso. Has a hit! Sticks it away!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Todibo. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to...
Has a pop!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hector Bellerin. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Wan-Bissaka. Good ball. Lo Celso. Lo Celso. Lo Celso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And here's Isco. It's a great ball. Oh, real danger here. Shoots! Managed to get it away. He could be in here. Areola catches it safely. Done very well to intervene. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Forward it goes. Ward-Prowse has created one goal already. Lucas Paqueta looking to force his way through. He's through and all alone! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Bartra plays it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Todibo, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. This could spell danger. He's gone for it! It's a goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Decent-looking ball. Just the goalkeeper. It's Wilson! He scored! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy the best effect. What an introduction.
West Ham could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And the counter is on. That's a promising ball. He gets past his man. Real chance! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded.
And that's it. West Ham enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this is the unique Estadio São Januário. Its cauldron shape, such a distinctive feature of this very historic ground. Well, there are plenty looking forward to... Has a goal! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Swung over. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Talisca.
Fred. Some good stubborn defending there. That's not going to make it. Werner with the foul.
Talisca.
Hoists it high, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. And he's straight offside. Gets wrestled off the ball. Played out to the right. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Fred. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets the better of his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Talisca.
Talisca. And that has been cleared. Gets a good foot in there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
It's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He gets past his man.
Werner really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Keeper sends it forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to dink it in. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sönchu. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the
Chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Talisca goes short. Semedo goes up and over. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Needed a better pass there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not offside that time.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Andre Silva. Skriniar gets into the right position to intercept.
Fenerbahce really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
And the shot! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Skriniar has got himself a free kick. Forward it goes. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Battles to win it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Werner. He's through the middle. And there's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Leipzig don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Great leap! He scores! That's great strength on the ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he find a fit? He's had a go! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hoists it forward, played back in. Hits one! And in it goes! They have come roaring back!
engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going to Rex. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Andre Silva. Here it is. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's put paid to a promising move. Just brushed off the ball there, and the counter is on. Looking to big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Semedo does well to read it and intercepts. He's gone for it! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Let's put a stop to that. Dashing forward at pace. Gets away from his opponent. And the finish! This could fall anywhere.
Leipzig are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Campbell. Into the last 5 minutes. Leipzig just have to run down the clock. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Towering header! And the ball's come loose. Soyuncu drives it forward. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Ball through needs to be good here. Out of play for a goal kick. We are into overtime. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Referee has his flag raised for offside. And time is up. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job. Great comeback.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Away from immediate danger. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Could move up a gear here. Going for goal! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, a breakthrough already. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's got through. Hughes. That'll be a corner. Plays it into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. He's played him through. Gets away from his opponents. Got a sight of goal here. And the counter is on. Has he picked him out? Chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Lobs it in gently. Gets the better of his man. Shot hits one. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Breaks on here. Gets it back. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a great ball. cuts it out. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's a goal kick. Well, they could break here. He spotted the run and played him through. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. It's got through and... the referee has given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. Hits one! And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a decent 45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Nicely measured pass. Cleared without complication. And that's a goal kick. Good ball. Oh, it goes for goal! Back of the net! And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Crystal Palace are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's made sure that won't get through. How about a shot?
Stuttgart are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
He gets past his man. Fires it in low. And the shot! Can he deliver? Gets good distance on it. Plays it long. Striding forward, facing goal. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ball is over the line. Ketia. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a loose ball. Now, can he capitalise? He's through and all in big chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Stuttgart surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Can he shoot? And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Crystal Palace are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Crystal Palace, had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for goal! It's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's... And the referee brings it to a close. Stuttgart huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena. Somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. Little doubt, that is a foul. Plays it out to the wing. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. It's got through to him. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's gone for it! They've scored!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Out to the right. Gets wrestled off the ball. Portugal get it back again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cuts it out. João Cancelo goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not offside that time. Thuram Ulian gets it back. Played into space out wide, and now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. Gets up to head it! He has done it! France are back on level terms. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Portugal have a free kick. He's gone for it! Mbappe displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes going through. Hits one! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Portugal go into the lead. Hoists it forward, dashing forward at pace. He gets past his man. Pedro Neto. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he's straight offside. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Good ball. Ruben Dias is the guilty party there. He's got away, brings it forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Mbappe. And help's available out wide. Mbappe has a shot! Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's got options out wide. Mbappe has it in a wide position, so what next? Thuram Ulien. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponent. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. Gets the better of his man. Forward it goes. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's been flattened there. Tries a shot! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Over to the left.
Portugal made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's away! Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Out to the left it goes. It's being played forward. Here's a corner. Up he gets! He's missed, but by that far.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ruben Neves gets into the right position to intercept. He gets past his man. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's been taken straight back. Mbappe is being picked on here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's been given away. And he's on his way. Big chance, must be. Has a pop. It's in.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Delivers across, shapes to shoot! They've done it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Portugal 2 up and into a position of real strength. Out towards the flank. He's had a goal! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well played, he saw that coming. He's had that put on a plate.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's got options out wide. He's got away. Gorgeous control there. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Cleared away. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. Going through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Has a pop! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it!
Portugal are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
4 in the game. He is the man. And shoots! He's scored! Players ecstatic. Fans. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France had no answer. Second best in every department, and correspondingly well beaten. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.